Happy birthday, Scorpio, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions, okay? So, Scorpios, what I'd like to do is to give you another reading, focusing solely on your romantic situation, and just to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, what you can expect from now until the end of this month, November, okay? We do have a few more days left, so I'd just like to give you a quick message, um, letting you know how your person um, feels about you, okay? Now, we're not specifically addressing an ex, we're talking about someone recently, perhaps that you've met, or someone with whom you've been with for some time now, and you just want to just gain some insight into the vibration surrounding you from now until the end of this month. Okay, I'm going to shuffle up now, ladies and gentlemen, as we speak. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a general reading, and as such, it certainly will not and may not, Scorpios, resonate with each and every one of you out there, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the valuable insight that many of you are seeking, so you can at least make your best informed judgments here, okay? So let's just see how this person feels, ladies and gentlemen, and what you might need to know for your highest good. What does Scorpios need to know for their highest good regarding their person, okay? Scorpios, take the energies however they resonate. As you know, time is fluid, and some of the messages can be how you're feeling, or it could be how your person is feeling. So take it however it resonates. So what messages should Scorpio know, Spirit, from now until the end of this month? What messages? And Scorpios, I certainly hope that you have been enjoying your birthday, or at least you have something planned with the last few days here left in your season here, or your period. Okay, so Spirit, what messages would you like for me to share with Scorpios from now until the end of this month here? What messages? All right, Scorpios, let's see what we have here. Okay. Wow. Well, Scorpio, it looks like that you had arguments with this person I'm getting, or had a lot of arguments with this person I'm seeing here. And this person wishes the two of you had healthier communication. Okay? Because I'm seeing a lot of unnecessary conflict and bickering. And ladies and gentlemen, again, take the energies however they resonate, okay, in your situation. I'm just certainly seeing a lot of arguments and conflict surrounding the time frame in question. Again, this reading is valid until the end of this month. And I'm seeing a lot of arguments and conflict surrounding the two of you, okay? And it could be with, many of you could be dealing with several people here, okay? I'm also feeling too that this time period, during this time period, I feel that you guys are going to be experimenting quite a bit here. And your person certainly is going to appreciate this, I'm kind of getting. Because this is going to be a new experiment for you. You guys have a way of constantly doing things always the same way. And I feel that many of you, because of what you've gone through, you're going to become a bit more open-minded here. And your person is going to be appreciating that open-mindedness, if you will. Okay? Next message, ladies and gentlemen. I feel too that it is someone you're dealing with. I'm seeing several people, like I said, with whom you're dealing. And again, take the energies however they resonate. But I also see a player, okay? And this player might be someone with whom you are having these conflicts or arguments, okay? And this person seems to be more interested, ladies and gentlemen, in more of the thrill of how what a relationship might bring rather than really working towards something that's solid, a solid commitment here. So if this is someone new with whom you've just kind of connected, watch out for the warning signs here. Know that this person is a player, and know that I feel that perhaps some of you may have started dealing with this person is because of the conflict, perhaps that you might be having with someone existing. So again, take it. It could be the same person. It can be more than one um, persons involved in your reading. So again, take the energies however they resonate here. Okay. Next message. I feel that this person, it, again, it could be with someone existing or someone that you recently started to have some type of encounters with in terms of romance. This person appears to be your soulmate here. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind just because someone is your soulmate, it certainly doesn't mean you have to be with this person here. Maybe you're just with this person just to learn a valuable lesson here. And keep in mind, people come in your life for for three reasons particularly: a reason or season and a lifetime here. All right. So I feel that you had an instant connection with this person, but I feel that you have been going through an off and on again type situationship, if you will, with this person, Scorpios. If this reading resonates, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure, ladies and gentlemen, to press that subscription button so that each and every one of you receive future readings. Okay? I'm also feeling, too, that it certainly seems like, as I said, that you have this player that's appearing in your life, but I feel that there's someone also, and it could be this player here that you've misjudged quite a bit here. And this person, you might need to stop and take a more introspective look at your situation. Some of you might have recently or will meet someone new, and you might find yourself getting catfished, or you may discover that somebody with whom you are already kind of um, trying to get to know better has played you falsely here. This person really isn't whom he or she pretends to be here. So again, Spirit is urging you to kind of, trust your intuition and watch out for the warning signals that I'm kind of getting here connected with this person. Okay, and I feel that it looks like you're dealing with someone, as your reading has been saying, that's commitment phobic. I'm seeing someone you're constantly having an on again, off again type connection. I'm seeing all of these arguments and various conflicts surrounding your situation. Your person has determined that it might be, and you might have determined this too as well, Scorpios, that the two of you might be better off considering just being friends or not taking your romantic situation any further than what it is at this point here. Okay? Because again, many of you might realize that it's not set up in your favor here because many of you want a more committed relationship. And this person is not able to provide that with you. And one of the reasons, Scorpio, is because this person is very much unstable. Okay? Very unstable. This person has mental issues. And this person, as the inscription reads here on this card, is kind of a mess here that I'm kind of getting. Okay? So again, you may be dealing with multiple people here. So take the reading however it resonates in your situation. And we're going to select a few cards to help you identify the various physical features of whom this person might be here. All right, let's give you one more message with these cards to see what we have here. I do feel that you do have one person that I'm getting that appears to be a match for you, a perfect match, as these cards are kind of suggesting, and one who seems to be a player here. So during this time frame, ladies and gentlemen, you're just going to have to make a decision as to what you really want to occur in your life and what you really want to have in the way of a relationship in your life. Okay? And Spirit is urging you, ladies and gentlemen, to just simply do what's best for you here. Okay? And to trust your intuitive faculties. Okay? So now, as I've indicated, let's go on and see if we can try to provide you with physical characteristics to determine to whom this reading refers. Okay, like I said, it looks like it's more than one person here. So again, take the reading however it resonates. Spirit, provide me with the physical characteristics of this person or persons that Scorpio should be aware of from now until the end of this month, and that Scorpios are sure to have these experiences as represented by these cards that I've just kind of pulled here. Okay, Spirit, what are some physical features of this person that Scorpio should be aware of? Physical features. Okay, let's see what we have, Scorpio. I'm seeing someone with the in the age range, ladies and gentlemen, of 27, okay, and 45 here. Okay, I'm seeing a man, of course, showing up in this reading for many of you. I'm seeing also someone who appears to have more of a resting type, bitch type look, or a bitch type face, if you will. Okay. I'm also seeing someone who constantly dresses up and wears high heels all the time. Okay. Next message. I'm seeing someone who has a sharp, very sharp face. Okay, a sharp look about him or herself. It could be male or female. Okay, I'm seeing someone with very high cheekbones, Scorpios. Okay, I'm seeing someone who has dimples. Okay, let's get you two more messages here. All right, I'm seeing someone who has a pale skin tone. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that I cannot provide all of the various physical features here. Okay, this isn't an exhaustive list. Okay, I'm sharing with you the most prominent that I'm kind of seeing here. But keep in mind the overall message and theme of your reading here. And I'm seeing someone who is religious. So Scorpios, once again, happy birthday. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, and should anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule in order to purchase. Thanks so much for your time. Have a blessed day now.